Frederick Douglass, greetings John Henry and crew, welcome to Midwest University. Please allow me to show you around the campus. This is the Science, Research and Development Wing. Here Dr. Carver is working and lecturing on agriculture in his agriculture course. This is the Philosophy Pantheon. This is my department. I oversee some of the greatest philosophical thinkers in the world. Ranging from Twain to Kipling. This is the History and Politics Studies department, where learned hand lectures students about the nuances in history. This is the Ocean Studies department, where our students are taught using the best ocean-based sciences and is taught by Jean Cousteau. This is the Literature department. This department is run by Mark Twain, but on his off time, Mary Shelley lectures and oversees the department. Finally, this is the Law School. John Brown's sons lecture and oversee this department, and they follow the learned hand study strategies. John Henry, this place looks like a page out of my kid's Jules Verne novel. Frederick Douglass, funny thing, he helped design this institution. John Henry, so, where will we be staying? Frederick Douglass, we are still constructing the on-campus dorms, but Attorney Brown has a place set up for you. John Henry, thank you sir, but why would you choose me? Aren't there more qualified people who earn this honor? Frederick Douglass, don't worry, there are a ton of people enrolled who work hard, sacrifice and focus similar to you, but you have a leading persevering spirit. You beat a machine with your bare hands. Mr. Brown and I have heard of your earlier exploits from civil rights scholars, and we decided that you would be a great fit to be an attorney. John Henry, thank you sir, I immensely appreciate it. Andrew Stagg, well, Douglass, I see that you boys think that you are studying hard. Our pure students will continue to defeat you at moot court. Our pure blood has shown time and again that we are superior to your students. Frederick Douglass, Stagg, I knew I smelled something rotten pass by. Your memory must be playing tricks on you. We have been beating your students in moot court for the last 2 years. Andrew Stagg, regardless of minuscule wins against our 30-year victory over your pitiful law school. John Brown, hey Stagg, what did I tell you about unauthorized visits on Midwest University? You better take your pampered and self-righteous keister off campus before you forfeit for this year's moot court. Andrew Stagg, carpetbaggers all of you. John Henry, who was that? John Brown, that's Andrew Stagg Jr., a pillar of ignorance that displays the disgusting underbelly of this spectacular nation. John Brown, his father was a fierce legal defensive attorney who defended white supremacists and other misguided hateful people in and outside of court. He died under questionable circumstances, and the son took over his Stagg law firm and school. Frederick Douglass, well, you know the story now, Mr. Henry, but now is the time for you to begin studying. Dean John Brown, greetings students, I am John Brown, Dean of Midwest University, and we at Midwest University are tremendously proud of you. You all have worked hard and earned to be here. Frederick Douglass, the provost of this university, will be handing diplomas to each of you. Again, great job class of 1935, you have earned it. Today we have a special guest to give some encouraging and beneficial advice for you that you will use in the real world. It is no other than Professor Kipling, who has returned from his studies abroad to speak to you today. Mr. Kipling.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. Or watch the things you gave your life to, broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.